The auditor demanded more detailed records, stating that the company's earlier reports were far too blank to be relied upon. When faced with a single blank question like this one, the first thing we'll do is read the sentence through and try to get a sense of its meaning even with a missing word. Then, without yet looking at the choices, we'll fill the blank with our own word based on the context. Finally, we'll compare our word with our choices to see if any match up. That being said, let's take a closer look at our sentence. We see that the auditor is demanding more detailed records, indicating to us that the current records aren't detailed enough, meaning we're looking for an opposite of detailed. That being the case, we might say that the company's earlier reports were far too vague or unclear to be relied upon. With this in mind, let's take a look at our choices. A. Ambiguous. Meaning unclear, this matches up exactly with what we're looking for. Ambiguous starts with the prefix ambi, meaning both, like we see in the word ambidextrous, meaning able to use both the right and left hands. In this context, the both refers to vagueness, as if someone's explanation could go either way, or refer to more than one thing. If the earlier reports were ambiguous, it would make sense that the author is demanding more detailed records. This is likely our answer, but let's take a look at our remaining choices just to be sure. B. Frugal. Frugal means economical, usually referring to someone who's very particular about spending their money and prefers to save. Because our sentence doesn't mention anything about the economic status of the report, this doesn't have anything to do with our context, and can be marked as incorrect. C. Meticulous. Meticulous refers to being extremely careful about doing something accurately and exactly. If anything, this is the opposite of what we're looking for. If the auditor is demanding more detailed records, it wouldn't make sense to say that his problem with the previous records were that they were too exact and particular. This being the case, this choice can be marked off. D. Transparent. Meaning easy to see through, this word also doesn't work in our context. Aside from being a strange adjective to use to describe the records, transparent simply isn't an opposite of detailed. This choice can be marked off. And E. Methodical. Similar to meticulous, methodical means worked through step by step. And, similar to meticulous, it's the opposite of what we're looking for, as if the records were methodical, it's likely the auditor wouldn't have demanded they be more detailed. This being the case, we can mark this choice off and mark our original answer, choice A, as our final answer.